today. So this is the one that we were talking about. The biggest part of this whole talk today is mainly about mistakes to avoid and really about scams.
Yeah.
So you definitely have some good ones that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
So we'll just dive right in. And you want to start us off?
Sure. So I think the mistakes we're talking about, we already brought a couple of them up. So
Right.
there's the, kind of not really understanding what's going to happen with HOA fees or changing HOA boards and the different rules that they bring in. There's the not considering, changes to your mobility or your needs health wise over time. So buying
Right.
in the wrong area. If your primary care doctor or any other doctor you have is on 15, 20 miles away, what if you have a challenge and be able to drive yourself there one day, or
Right.
you don't have somebody to take you there. There's buying too much house maybe at a certain time. Obviously maybe you get to your 50s or even your 60s, and now you're sitting on maybe a little bit of a nest egg, and you're like, hey, I want to buy this really cool place that has this nice
Yeah.
resort backyard and all that kind of stuff. But what happens if at a certain point you're not able to keep up with that, and now you're maybe having to sell that at a time that isn't advantageous for you? Maybe you lose a little bit of your equity there, or perhaps at the time that housing prices have fallen for whatever reason, and
Hmm.
maybe you're underwater on it. Over leveraging, so a lot of people will refinance the house in order to pull some money out to go and have some fun, maybe go on vacation, maybe buy an RV, maybe stuff like
Yeah.
that, buy some toys, and then oops, all of a sudden maybe you need that money for something else,